What's up, resellers? I'm Rebecca, and you're watching Rebecca the Reseller. Thanks for joining me today for a video all about these Poshmark selling tags. I'm always kind of the mind that when a platform like Poshmark or even a social media platform like Instagram puts out a new feature, you need to jump on it. And so in this video, we're going to talk about the 22 style tags that I use in my listings and that I'm transitioning all of my listings to include, because for me and the kinds of items I offer, I think these 22 style tags are going to be the most usable, the most helpful, the most functional for me. You might have different ones, so I encourage you to check through the list of style tags and see what's good for you, but I'm going to show you how I add them, why I add them, and we're just going to kind of talk style tags at this point. Now, I'll admit, I did sleep on this a little bit. Normally, I do try to jump on these things, like when Poshmark came out with free shipping, I jumped on it and changed all of my listings to free shipping. But the style tag, I just for some reason didn't jump right on it. And I honestly am not 100% sold that they're going to help me sell more. I'm not 100% sold that they're going to be around for forever, but I'm going to try it out. It really doesn't take that long to add them. It's really pretty easy, and I have a couple of ideas of how you can do it pretty quickly. If you have a small closet, it's not going to take you that long. If you have a bigger closet, it may take you a little while. And so let's go ahead and add some style tags. I'll give you a couple of ideas I had as far as how you can get it done quickly and easily. And then I'll share with you the list of the 22 style tags that I think are going to be the most useful. So I pulled a few out just to kind of highlight a few different ones. So I'm going to go ahead and edit my listing, and we'll go ahead and wait for it to come up here down at the bottom. So right under color is where you can add up to 3 style tags. And if you click on it, it's going to give you the drop down menu, and you can just kind of scroll through it and find what applies. So for me, I already know that I want to add bohemian to this. I want to add, it's made of silk, so I'm going to add silk. And I think I'm going to add neutral, because it's kind of a neutral cream color. And so those are the 3 that I'm going to add. So that's that one. Then this one is a Rebecca Minkoff silk jaguar dress with a sweetheart neckline, super cute mini dress for those girls that can wear it. And we're gonna go ahead and add a few of the style tags here. So we're going to also add, and you can also type it in. So if you start typing, like you know what you want to add in, then you can start typing that in as well. Animal print. Now, what's interesting is other ones are coming up now that I start typing in. And so that's what I really wanted to show you as well, is that if you just click on it, it's going to give you a drop down list. But if you start typing in, it's also going to suggest additional ones to you. And I think that's amazing, because it might be things that you've never thought of. You might just want to start going through here and adding extra ones. And I'll tell you, my list doesn't include any of these extra ones, because there's so many that could potentially come up. So my list is 22 of the original list that comes up when you just click on it. But there are tons more in here, and so I highly encourage you to go through and find other ones that would be helpful to you. So animal print, so they have midi, mini. So we could put mini just because I don't want to spend a lot of time in thinking of other ones for, oh, did I put silk? Yeah, I did silk. So silk, animal print, and mini. No, they don't have anything for like club wear, and they don't have anything for like night out. All right, so we'll go back to mini. Yep, sexy date night dress. So these are the kinds of things that you want to try to think of, like what's the purpose, what's the mood, what's the occasion. Anyway, this isn't really about keywords, it's about style tags. But if you have trouble coming up with keywords, you can always check out my keywords list that's available in my Etsy shop. That is linked in the description below. So this one, Neiman Marcus cashmere turtleneck sweater. So for me, I sell a lot of cashmere, and they do have a style tag for cashmere. And obviously I'm going to write cashmere in the title and the description, and so it's searchable there. But I'm just thinking that if someone has the opportunity to click on a style tag, that would bring me in where maybe just having the keyword wouldn't bring me in. So that's kind of why I want to start adding these through and seeing how they would affect my sales. So there's cashmere. I wanted to add neutral because it's a brown. And then is there anything for like cold weather? No. Is there anything for winter? No. Although traditional sometimes is because it's a modest. That might be good. So modest and traditional perhaps can be for people that need for their religious or their cultural specifications need to be having most of their body covered or certain areas of their body covered for cultural and religious reasons. Modest is a keyword that could be used, and someone might be searching for modest clothing. So modest would be a good one for that. So let's go ahead and update that one. Let's go into the next one. So this is my boho waffle knit lantern sleeve cozy top, which is a boutique item that I have. And so this one, we can go ahead and add a couple. On my boutique items, I try to really keyword the heck out of them because you never know what someone might be searching for. And so this does have boho, waffle knit, lantern sleeve, cozy. Then it has down here, puffy, voluminous, balloon sleeve, slouchy, oversized fit, V-neck, soft waffle knit. So there's a lot in here. So let's go ahead and see what we can add. So I think I want to do boho, which they have the full bohemian. So we'll do that. I want to do neutral because I don't have that one in there as one of my keywords. So I want to use this to kind of like counteract, you know, offset what I have. Anything about the sleeve? Let's just see. Nope, statement sleeves. Yes, excellent. So that's not something that I had in there. And I didn't know that as a keyword. So you learn, it's like I had puffy, lantern, voluminous, and balloon for the sleeves. But those are statement sleeves. So absolutely, let's add those. Yes, thanks, Poshmark. Okay, so this is a tie-dye caftan beach swim cover-up maxi dress, which is sold amazingly well. Long line, beach dress, resort vacation, cruise wear, boxy, oversized, lightweight. So those are all of the things that I have in there. But Poshmark has tie-dye one that we're going to include. So casual, business casual, interesting. So that's good. We can use that for another listing. So let's just put casual. Is there beach? Yep, there's beach. Oh, tropical. That might be fun. So those are words that I didn't even have in my description, but by playing around with the style tags, I'm able to add in and basically allow my listing to now rank for other things because I have all the keywords that I already had in the description that are written out, and now these style tags have really allowed me to kind of expand the reach. I did have beach, but tropical I didn't have, so that's good. If you're not someone that is good with keywords, obviously I'd love for you to buy my list, but this style tag thing might actually help you as well because you can kind of just monkey around in there. I mean, it will take you longer, but you can kind of monkey around in there and see what you could find for your item. Let's do this one because this one's a little bit different, and I actually saw the main one that I was going to put, which was athleisure. And sometimes I used to have a text replacement that I would put in and it would say like workout, activewear, active, gym, like it had all these other keywords that people might be looking for. I don't know why I stopped putting it in, but I should keep doing that. Okay, so these I already had done. So I had done athleisure, vegan, and faux leather because they're faux leather, which is also vegan. But I'm going to take out the vegan. And there was one that I saw, so they have activewear. So someone could do activewear or athleisure. Now, athleisure I see more as being kind of like loungewear, like you're not really going to go and work out in it, but you look like you could. And then the activewear, you actually are going to go use it for working out. I don't know if that's the right distinction, but that's what it means in my mind. So I'm going to add those three. So here we go. So we were just able to really enhance these 5 listings in my closet by adding style tags and learning even more than I had already learned to begin with. So just going to give you some ways that you can add these to your closets easily, and then I'll go through the list of the 22 that I think are the most useful. But now really clicking in and finding that there's even more options, I think that you would do yourself a really good service by going in and just kind of typing a few letters and seeing what comes up, because you may want to make your own list. Like maybe you sell a lot more jeans, and so there's more words in there that would be more applicable to jeans than what I sell. And mine, I have a lot of boutique items in the boho feel, and so I might have more keywords that come up for style tags that you wouldn't use, for example. So as you can see, it doesn't take that much time to to actually add it. You edit the listing, you go to the style tag, you start typing, or you go from the drop down list, pick 3 and save it. It really goes quickly. So if you have a small closet, you might be able to do it all in a day. If you have a large closet like I do, where I'm at, 600, 800 items, you need to do this on a multiple day process. I can't sit there and do the whole thing. So you can determine how many active listings you have, divide it by 7 days, and that's how many you need to do per day, and you can knock it all out in a week. That's one way to go. But for me, I like to do things in kind of like categories or groups. So you can go through the women's category, accessories, and hit all your listings. Then the next day, do women, bags, and then the next day do women, intimate, and just go through all the categories like that. That might be an option. The other thing that you can do is, like, you could find all of your Athleta, find all of your Lululemon. You know what brands you carry. Maybe you carry Gymshark or Aloe or Zaya or Coral or Corral or Zella, all the activewear brands that you might like to sell that you have. You can go through and then add all the activewear like I just did. I put activewear and athleisure and then faux leather because that applied to this. So you can knock all those out in one area. Oh, 2 hours ago, somebody sent me a comment, so I will have to reply to her. But so you might have a lot of things that are boho, and so you can go ahead and add boho to all the things it applies to, and do it more in like a category search, and pick a keyword and then put it on all the ones that apply. And then go ahead and pick another style tag and then put it on all of the items that apply. It's completely up to you. So let's go ahead and go through the list of the original 22 that I think are the most helpful, that I'm going to be primarily adding to my listings. But I do think, like what we found here, you're able to go through and add many, many more that are not showing up in that main list, that I think you might uncover some really cool hidden gems of keywords. So please be sure to do that. So 22 style tags: animal print, athleisure, black tie, bohemian, cashmere, faux fur, faux leather, floral, lace, leather, leopard print, linen, neutral, plaid, retro, satin, Scandinavian, silk, streetwear, tie-dye, unisex, and vegan. Those are the ones going through that original list that I felt were the most helpful for me. And so I'm going to make sure that I go through and add these where appropriate. But at the same time, we discovered here today that if you start typing in other words or other letters, you will pull up additional style tags. And that, I think, my friend, is where the money is, because they're not going to be ones that everybody else is adding in. And so if someone happens to search for that or click on it, you might be one of the very few that are showing up for that particular style tag. And that could be really, really helpful to your bottom line. So I hope this was helpful to you. I think this is a really interesting feature. I think we're going to find out more information about it, and either it's going to live on and really help us, or it might just fizzle away and die. But I like learning new things. I learned some new keywords just by doing this exercise. So I feel like going through and adding the style tags and seeing what's there, it can't hurt you. It can only help you, and I think it's worth trying. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about style tags in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and check out the description down below, because that's where I have links to everything that I recommend, all the discounts I've put together for you, all of the products I use, all the courses and products that I have. All of those things are available for you. And then go ahead and watch whatever video comes up next here to help support the channel. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!